Welcome back everybody. So this is going to be a quick update video for you guys on stock market. And before we get started, please hit that like button, and 150 likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, definitely help us get to 10,000 subscribers by subscribing. Now, if you want to support the channel and get all types of trade ideas, long term, short term, daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and any other help you need to become a better trader, definitely check out the link down below in the description. Now you can see China says he will fight to the end after Trump said that he's gonna impose another 50% additional tariffs on China. Guess what? They slapped on another 104%, which is going to take place from midnight tonight, guys. So that is why the market was rallying. We saw that face ripper rally back up to the upside, and then everything just faded because of this news. Because the main thing here, guys, if these tariffs are staying in place and they're just going up and they're just fighting back and forth and there is no negotiation, you're gonna see whipsaw in the market, up down up down. There is news, good news, you're gonna see market rallying. There is bad news, the market is gonna come back. So until we get some clear direction in the market, this is what we got. I mean, we've been talking about it in this channel that Trump presidency, it's known for that, market volatility. What happened last time? Well, COVID, right? What happened? Circuit breaker hitting, and things are going all over the place. Not I would say this is actually good for some folks like us that wait for these types of opportunities. So I do appreciate Trump in that way, but I get it. Some people are losing money on their 401k, and that's totally also understandable because you're losing money, and this guy is not negotiating and just putting more tariffs on these countries, and now they're slapping back with more tariffs on US. So it's a mess out there, and then a lot of other things that are not happening, especially with inflation. It's definitely gonna go back up. That's something to note of. With these tariffs taking place, we do have CPI this week on Thursday, and also PPI on Friday. Now you can see right here, Dow Jones going down nearly 1% after it was up like almost 4%. Same thing goes for Nasdaq. I was up close to 5%, I think, or 4. Now down 2% over that. S&P was up over 3%, down 1.5%, and Russell was also up, now down 2.63%. Here's 11 sectors and pretty much everything in deep red. And energy, guys, I mean, if you're looking for a fantastic dip, this is it. Energy, I mean, look at this. Once again, down, and everything in deep red today. Stock market map, nothing here to talk about. You can see some healthcare names are up, like UNH, LMT is up right there. But pretty much, if you look at it across the board, and Apple took it, right on the chin, down 5%. It was up to 190 and then pretty much gave away all the gains. Amazon was up also, and then what happened? Tesla was up also, and pretty much everything giving all the gains back. So it's a really big mess. Now, I did share some of these tweets here on my X account here, and people don't get the point. Yes, there are a lot of fears out there, but guess what? People who buy the fear, these are the people that are going to make money in this market when market comes back. And it might take some time. That's why I'm not suggesting or saying even that go and gamble, but these dips are not here to stay for too long, because there's a lot of things happening in the market, and we can see people are shorting the market pretty much near the lows. And if you're on there on X, definitely give me a follow. And there is no subscription, nothing here, guys. Now yesterday, definitely it was a great day when we had that gap down. I did not actually cover the stock market. I did not make any video yesterday. I was up from I think morning 3 a.m. and trying to catch that trade to the upside. And definitely, boy oh boy, if you want to get some of these trades that we took yesterday in I mean, these are just day trades that we took, some of these trades yesterday. But if you want to go and catch some of these bigger swings, definitely it's worth every penny. Check out that link down in the description for Patreon. And now let's get right into S&P 500. All right, so here on SPY ETF, I mean, look at this move, and it happened yesterday and again today, and we'll get to the daily chart in a second. But you can see, I mean, massive move back up to this high here, 524, 525, and from that level, retracing lower Bollinger Band, and of course, with the news, this thing faded back all the way back down to now trading at 496. So yesterday in the morning we took a massive trade, especially people that actually have money. This was the opportunity. I even called it out in my Patreon group that SPY getting closer to 480. Now is the time to go and buy. And boy, oh boy, this thing delivered massive profit yesterday. And so many longs are still holding because, we were actually out of the woods completely today at one point, but you can see things pulling back and now trading here at 496. So things can really quickly change. Now, if you look at my screen, this was that previous all-time high here on this monthly time frame. We do have support below that also around 472. So if the market makes a move, and these expected moves that I post on my Patreon group, these are big. Yesterday was a $15 move, and you can see we doubled it today, guys. I mean, this was a massive move from 525 down to 489. So that is a massive move in just a matter of one day. And there was a fake news yesterday that Trump might be pausing for 90 days, and that's how we got that rally. But then it faded because it was fake news, right? So now what is next? Well, I think all we have to do, especially people that are thinking like extremely bearish, don't do it. Don't do it, because if there is a news comes out and you're just thinking, you're just a bear thinking that, oh, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down, I'm gonna buy puts right here at 490 or 480, and we're going for the crash, guys. Market bottoms at the really bad time, really really bad time. Extreme fear out there, nobody knows what's going on. That is when the market can find a bottom, so it's really hard to put it out there that when the market is going to find a bottom, but that's how the market finds a bottom. Now if I look at this daily time frame, what do you see on my screen? I mean, boy oh boy, yesterday, look at the volume here, guys, massive. We have not seen these types of volume in especially in not in recent times. And today's candle definitely extremely bearish. I mean, we actually made a higher high, getting over this previous candle, but we did not hold. And you can see massive rejection, almost heading up to that gap, closed some of that gap back up to the upside, but it did not hold and came back, did not even hold 510, not even holding 500. So now the next key support, like I said, that's the monthly support, 480, and then 473 to the downside. Today's volume, it's not big, so I'm not gonna put too much weight into it. I think the sell-off happened because of the news, and we'll see how that plays out tomorrow. But at these levels, it's only if you're buying time or you're buying shares, fantastic opportunity. And I think if I can draw a line here on SPY, and let's just do that, guys, because that is definitely a downtrend that uh, happening on SPY right now, and we need that downtrend. So I should have done this before, but I'm gonna do it so everybody can see it, right? So now if you look at my screen, we have this daily downtrend, and now we get some sort of a recovery, a relief rally, maybe close some of these gaps, we can come back up definitely here. And you can see there is tons of upside if that happens. And we saw that spark yesterday and even today. And guess what? That spark can come back on some good catalyst. It just matter of time. And if you have that time, if you're buying shares, there is so many things out there right now that are extremely cheap. And I actually made a video over the weekend on three stocks that are extremely cheap, even cheaper right now. And if you can hold them, they can make you $1 million just holding these stocks long term. Now SPY ETF, These are levels to the downside. There will be resistance at 500, 510. If we can get over that, watch out for a move up to this high once again. And again, guys, tomorrow I think there is going to be another massive move, expected move in the market. On triple Q, it's down 1.80%. So this thing blasted all the way up to 443 and then pretty much gave away all the gains and now back down to 416. So 415, that's going to be your key line in the sand. And then below that, watch down here, 410, and then this previous all-time high can act as a support right here near 400. To the upside, there will be resistance at 423. Over that, you're going to see a push up to 430 and then 440, and then this gap, which came into play almost today, if it wasn't for that news that came out later on just after that rally. On IWM, it's down 2.63%. So this thing did fantastic. Yesterday, I bought a lot of IWM and also Dow Jones, DIA. As a matter of fact, these were calls, not shares. And boy, oh boy, exited completely today. And looking to probably buy back tomorrow. Just taking a breather today because of how the market is, going up and down. You don't want to go back and forth, just go in, get out, go in, get out. You want to take a breather. Once you make money, you want to take a step back. You know, you just want to take a step back, wait, relax, and then come back in fresh again to get more. If we just come back, immediately after making money, you're going to lose money. And that's not, what I do. I see traders going back and forth all day up until 3:59 p.m. and they're still trading and selling after hour or buying even after hour. Like 410, you can still buy SPY or Qs, right? Some of these things you can buy, and it's just not healthy. You go back and forth all day, and at one point you get caught, and then what? All your gains are gone. So when I make big profits, I usually take a step back. I don't go big. I don't go crazy. Just breathe in some fresh airs and breathe out some fresh airs and take your time off and then come back strong. So tomorrow we'll be looking to establish maybe another position because we're pretty much near these lows down here again from yesterday. So here on IWM, there will be a strong support at 168, and we got there, almost got there yesterday and even today. But if this thing is able to retrace 180 back up, over that, you're going to see a push. And you can see today came back up to this negative sloping 5-day moving average, and that is where we got that rejection. On DIA, it's down 0.81%. So this was fantastic. Yesterday, I took calls and a lot of calls yesterday, and the long term ones are still holding. And this one here, guys, was fantastic because I took yesterday, loaded up the boat, and today pretty much dumping everything because of this negative sloping 5-day moving average right there. Yesterday, I was trying to dump it right here, but I could not. Then later on, it came back again. So I added even more into my position. And I know that, things are going down rapidly. So there is going to be a face ripper. And I think there is going to be still a massive face ripper rally where this thing will come back up and close at least this gap at 405. It's just not going to go and crash. And, one more thing, guys, I want to point out that some of these ETFs or indices are down more than 20% in bear market. So if you're thinking about a crash, it already happened. What are you waiting for? You want these things to go down like 60%? Obviously, that's not gonna happen. And even if it does, it's gonna take time. It's just not gonna go straight down. So Qs, it's almost down what 25, 26, almost 30% at one point, and even SPY is down, and IWM is actually in bear market. This thing is also down, I think 16, 17%. So this is the time to possibly go long, then go and short into the hole. So watch out. DIA can actually, stay over. I would say this 375 level. We might see a push up to this high right here, 382. Over that, this thing can move back up to 393, and then we can talk about possibly even 400. To the downside, below this low down here from today, we might be retesting 366, and from there it can go much lower. But even on that big selling today, look at the volume, it's not quite there. So that is something to be aware of, where we're getting the sell off but not a lot of volume. Mostly these are weeklies, especially on Qs and SPY. These are 0 DTs, that is driving the market. On VIX, it's up 11.39%, so back over 51 or 50 bucks here. Extremely, risky to go and buy puts in the market. And I mean, it's your money. So if you want to do that, totally up to you. But this is no brainer going and shorting the market when this thing is trading at 50 plus. So VIX here, guys, this thing today, if you look at my screen, that is actually a lower high. We did not take out this high. I'll be really concerned if this high, is taken out 60 from yesterday. Today you can see, even though we came back up, we actually made a lower low from yesterday's low here, came all the way down to what, 36. So at that point it was trading below 5-day moving average, and that's where I saw it might be coming back down to 30, but we found support and immediately bounced back up. So VIX here, watch out for this support here tomorrow, 51.48. And if this thing comes back and breaks all these levels, then definitely down here at 39, and below that we might see that flush all the way down to 30. To the upside, the next big level, definitely 57 to 60. And over 60, I would be concerned that this thing can push even higher. In that case, market might come down a bit more. So TLT is down nearly 2%, and this is massive. I did not update the stock market yesterday for you guys, but you can see we definitely had that massive dump off yesterday under daily 200 SMA 91. 90 was that trend line. We broke through that trend line, and now it's holding near these lows down here at 88. That's the last strong level of support here. And if that gives up, we might be retesting these lows, and there is a gap down here, right here at 84. So bond market, money is coming out. Where the money is going, we'll find out very soon. And if you know where the money is going, guys, I mean, stock market is going down as well, right? So unless the smart money is buying behind the scenes, we will know very soon. We don't see that immediately, but it's going to come out very soon if they're buying behind the scenes, and you'll see the market going back up if they're actually taking money out of the bond market as well. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts and how you're playing the market, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated.